guess. So, first of all, gotta apologise for the lack of uploads. When I'm struggling mentally, I cannot physically film and edit. It feels like there's a brick wall stopping me. I genuinely apologise that it's taken me so long to film literally anything. I really didn't want to film and it felt like I was just slogging through it, and it would have been clear, at least to me, that it would have felt like I didn't want to be there. So I didn't want to put content out like that, so I apologise. But here we are. We're going back to the Predator series because I haven't done a video on the Hansen vs Predator or TCAP for a while now, so I feel like we need to do that. I'll filming another video directly after this, so there will be content. Hopefully we're going to get back to regular programming. We're going to get back to at least a weekly upload, basically. Today is Michael Gentile. Ugh. He's like a 60-year-old bloke that turns up at the Hansen vs Predator house. We don't get a Chris Hansen interview, but the stuff that happens afterwards at the police station is so worth reacting to, so let's get into this.
Michael Gentile looks like he could be the grumpy old grandfather next door.
Why did they feel the need to copy-paste his photos so many times?
But what kind of sick senior citizen would send your kids a perverted picture like this? Leave your little girl the most disgusting voicemails imaginable.
Hey, my little sex kitten.
Oh god, I saw a video on TikTok the other day. I'm going to struggle to find it. But there was a guy that was dressed up as a girl. There's those guys that do like catfishing sort of things. What is it, on like Omegle or something? And there was this guy who, he was probably around the same age as Michael Gentile. He was trying to act like he was a gentleman, and it was so fucking creepy. It was very unnerving the way it was so easy for him to sort of try and make this person comfortable. It's like, this is not the first time this guy's done that. This guy is a pro at manipulating young girls, most likely, because the language he was using, he wasn't being direct like some of these fucking predators, and you can tell like he knows what he's doing, because I'm scared that it's probably worked for him in the past, to the point where when the guy even turned around and said, "I'm not a girl," he had like a boob plate sort of thing on, so it looked like he had boob, and the guy was like, "Just take your shirt off and show me sort of thing." The guy was like, "Show you what? There's nothing to show." It was really fucking creepy, especially the way he just snapped out of it. Just proved. Oh, we need to look at his thing. He's among the oldest caught in the series, best known for his unsettling voice from Calling the Decoy. Yeah, you don't say. It's a background. I forgot about that. He's a 64-year-old limo driver who had earned a civic award for his contributions to the community. There's always some predators in there that are trying to weasel their way in the community so they look like good guys. Over a period exceeding a month, Gentile expressed his love for the girl, claimed her as his girlfriend, said he could be her sex education teacher, and referred to her as his little sex kitten. He sent explicit photos. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Over the years, I've caught more than 300 of them.
The scary thing is 300, and that's not even a drop in the bucket. There are so fucking many. The fact that there has been, people have been asked in the street, like, what do you think the legal age should be? And they're like, oh yeah, it should be lowered. I've seen some of the conversations have been like, if they can bleed, they can consent or something. It's like, electric chair.
I tell you, Gentile is one of the worst I've ever seen. His aggressive attempts to seduce a 13-year-old will turn your stomach.
I want to make you so happy, my little angel. I love you, baby, so much.
That sort of language is sounds more like he's being like a grandfather to her than he is being predatory, which is part of the problem. Like I say, it's that very manipulative language. Fucking creepy.
And you'll be shocked when you hear what cops say Gentile was planning.
A kiddie porn manufacturing site.
Can we have some more information on that, please? You can't just drop that.
Gentile is much older than most of the predators I catch. He's 64, loves to run around in the nude. Sting takes place in Fairfield, Connecticut. Predators don't only roam the big city, they patrol the suburbs too.
Dude, they're fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
It could be a guy like Gentile, driving across state lines to have sex with a minor.
Oh, we've got another fucking one. He's just like, oh my god, what's the pizza man's name? Jeff Sokol. My brain has to just do like a quick file of facts to find it.
Or even the guy down the street, like Charles Lawrence.
No, Chris, what are you doing here?
I want to react to that one where he literally knows the guy who turns up at the house. I want to react to that one. Let me know in a comment if you want me to react to that one.
The on-site decoy is a 19-year-old theater student who is posing as a 13-year-old girl. On social media, Tetrad posts innocuous pictures of real underage girls.
Someone said to me, because I always say, like, it's really creepy that they have underage kids as the decoys. And I'm pretty sure someone in a comment turned around to me and said, oh no, they're of age, like, but they look underage. No, they've just confirmed they're real underage kids that they're using to lure these predators. It's creepy. Because the thing is, those kids don't understand what those predators are likely doing with those images. That's why it's so important that when people have, you know, family photos and videos and stuff of their kids, they don't completely share them online. That's why there's a lot of discourse about that. Because there's real creepy fucking guys out there, especially with AI technology now. I actually saw on Twitter today, there's those kind of memes that you see like years ago, like that little girl with fire behind her and the guy looking back, he's with his girlfriend holding her hand, but then he sees a hot girl or something walk past and he goes, ooh. They literally AI generated video of that now to like continue those images on. Now, people have said like some of them are really bad, like the guy looking back, the way he turns around and walks is so robotic, it's weird. But the point is, like, AI has come so fucking far. Imagine what predators like that are doing with your children's images. Please be careful. It's so important to protect children.
I love you so much, baby.
Ugh, why? Stop jump scaring us with the voice calls.
Gentile sends pictures of himself naked, posing in front of a mirror, in the woods, even sitting on the toilet.
Okay. I spoke to my tattoo artist wife about this while I was getting my tattoo the other week. Some men just really don't know how to take pictures. It looked like that video in the woods. I've always said men don't know how to take photos, good photos anyway, on dating apps. Like, it's always up their fucking nose, or it's group photos and you're trying to guess who the fuck you're, I don't know, talking to. But anyway, point is, the fact that he thought that would be enticing to a child, of him looking like he was holding his dick, peeing or something, probably, or about to pee, and on the toilet. Did you really think that would be enticing to a 13-year-old? It wouldn't be enticing to anybody. But even so, pretty sure 13-year-olds even have higher expectations than that.
His text messages are some of the raunchiest and most disgusting imaginable.
Oh God, here we go. You can't say that and then not have me read it. I think it would be so much better to interact with other kids if you ever ask about it. She says, I'm getting tired and fell sick again. I gotta go. One more question. Are you feeling comfortable with me now? Yeah, I guess. Okay, sweetheart, I'll get back to you in the morning. I hope you feel better. Please try to keep in touch. Can you sleep naked tonight? I love you. I ask for pictures. I don't get any. I text. I don't get answers. I think I may have to start looking for a new girlfriend. Yeah, because you've got so many choices. Someone I may have a chance of at least meeting. Are you even who and what you say you are? And you still haven't gotten back to me. If this was an actual kid, she would probably be at school. This was between 12:24 and 3:19. Hi, I'm not grounded anymore, yay. Do you want to go out with me? Send me a sexy picture, please. I tried calling you. I would love to talk to you for a minute. Let me know when you can, please, and try to send me a pic. It's all just about his gratification. I've said this for a while, like, and this isn't just a predator thing, but there is an epidemic of men, and this is not all men, obviously, and I'm very, very grateful for the men in my life that don't think like this. Ignoring the problem's not ever going to fix it. We have to talk about it. There is definitely an epidemic of men thinking that women are only there for the gratification of men, and that is to have kids or sexually. This kind of rhetoric just always sort of reminds me of that. These kind of predators always turn around and go, oh, if the decoy hadn't asked for stuff, I wouldn't have sent it. Nowhere in any of these messages that are blue did she ever say anything about, please send me this, let's talk about. There was no sexualization at all from the decoy. It was fully from him. What do you like about it? Do you like looking at me with no clothes on? Oh, Christ, he's talking to a 13-year-old like this.
Many we can't even put on TV, but most involve Gentile's love for nudity. I sent you a picture on Skype. I'm naked. I would kiss you all over, LOL. Yesterday, I went to a river upstate and went nude sunbathing. Do you want to go with me, LOL? Will you try sleeping naked tonight? I sleep naked every night. He sends Brittany links to porn videos.
The fact that he sends porn videos as well. Jesus. People need shame in their lives, seriously.
Asking her to watch and learn. Remember, he thinks he's talking to a 13-year-old girl. I want you to feel comfortable looking at naked human bodies. I also want you to learn what they're doing. Watching those movies is your sex education homework.
Oh, God. I remember why I stopped watching these. How do they say it so nonchalantly? Seriously.
He says, I'm going to give you a test on it tomorrow. Gentile asks her to get a banana and do unmentionable things with it. It's just practice for when the real thing ever happens. I want you to imagine that the banana is me.
It's just practice for when the real thing ever happens. Why do you want me to suck on a banana? That's gross. It's just practice for when the real thing happens. I don't even like bananas. That's gotta be the best response I've ever had. It's just so good.
He reveals what could be interpreted as a passion for pedophilia. We went on a tour today of an old castle on the Hudson River. There were 2 girls around your age. I was looking at those girls today, thinking of you, and getting so excited.
This is why sex offenders are on a registry and they are not allowed near children, because what the actual fuck?
What is even more disturbing, Gentile sent pictures of what appears to be child pornography.
Why are they so fucking comfortable sending child porn? Seriously. How?
Can I take pictures of you?
And literally wants to make more child porn.
Well, no one will see them though, right? Just me.
This is what's sad as well, is like, even if this person was of age, the fact that she would have taken photos with him. It's been shown and proven that if you send a sexual image to someone, like at least 50% of the time, they're sharing it with their friends. The fact that she's not of age, and he would likely send that to other predators at a charge or something, is just...
After about a month of his almost constant texting, it's time to reel in this slimy fish. Tetrad's decoy leaves him a message. Her parents will be gone the following weekend. Gentile, who calls his wife the witch, tells her he's going out to help a friend.
And he's married.
He drives 35 miles from Brewster, New York to Fairfield. The decoy asks him to come in through the side door.
I'm sorry, can you just get this for me? I'm just gonna be so mad.
That was a really weird, request for him to close a window. Do you think he saw someone outside?
Seconds after he's in the hallway,
I'm really sorry.
What is that photo? What the fuck is that photo? And why have we got it 3 times? 1 would have been enough.
from her text, he clearly knows that she says she's only 13, and the text he sent her will make you sick. Do you think you could take a picture of your blank for me?
He asked a 13-year-old to take a picture of clearly something private.
Feel sexy about yourself and take a picture. Are you going to take a picture for me after you shower?
Why the fuck are they so entitled?
He's 64, but he's texting like an oversexed boy wanting to go steady. You're my girlfriend, and I'm your boyfriend.
Dude, the fact that even if he was texting a fucking 18-year-old at 64, any of this stuff, it would still be creepy as fuck.
I love you so much, my angel. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and know that you are actually mine. He thinks that day is about to come. But what this predator doesn't know...
The fact that he opens the door himself and she doesn't open the door. He doesn't even knock, he just opens directly. It's weird.
After an hour drive, Gentile arrives at the Sting house, parks his car down the street, lurking up to the door. Comes inside for just a moment. When he gets inside the door...
I'm really sorry.
Why was she sorry straight away? Maybe she felt bad for this guy because he was older. I don't know, it's not normally the immediate reaction she has.
It seems Grandpa has his antenna up for more than sex, and suddenly he bolts.
Do you want anything to drink?
I'll be outside, okay? Where are you?
I'm gonna go grab
Hey,
my
Mike.
jacket, is that alright?
Mike,
Yeah?
come here a minute, please.
In fact, he doesn't even need to run out, like he just saunters out.
Looks like I won't get a chance to invite Grandpa Gentile to have a seat.
Yeah, Chris, get out of the way, the police need to go grab that fucking predator.
But outside, a dozen cops are waiting for him.
I reckon he saw a police officer or a reflection of a police officer when he was closing that window. I've never, ever, ever seen any of the predators be asked to do that. I can only imagine they saw something, or he saw a police car, or he must have seen something to make him bolt immediately. Either that, or he immediately realised this doesn't look like the person's image, or this person looks older, or maybe he wasn't attracted to her because she was older, and therefore he bolted. Who fucking knows?
Got anything on you?
Just a little knife in my pocket.
The officers search him a second time. They find a key card for a local hotel. Gentile lives only an hour away. Why would he need a room?
He had a fucking plan.
Single, divorced, married.
Married. Soon to be divorced.
Yeah, I fucking hope so, because I hope she's not one of those predator wives that makes excuses for their husband and stays with them and tries to victim blame. I hope she's one of those people that's like, he's an absolute piece of shit, get that fucker away from me. I don't want to be sharing his name or his house, I don't want his money, I just want him away from me. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Married, soon to be divorced. Meaning he knew this at some point was going to be on TV in a Hansen versus Predator investigation, and it wasn't going to go over well at home.
Not necessarily that it was going to be on TV, but at the very least, the fact that he was getting charged for talking to an underage fucking child, that he had and was distributing child pornography, that he wanted to take child pornography, that he was sending inappropriate pictures of himself to someone he knowingly knew was underage. That, even without going on TV, is enough to divorce him. Quite egoic of Chris, not gonna lie.
Remember, Gentile told his wife, who he affectionately calls the witch, he was going out to help a friend. She hasn't a clue he was going out to meet a teen.
Every photo I see of this guy, it makes me cringe.
Cops take his fingerprints, his mugshot, and then he learns how much his bail will be.
Your bond is $500,000.
Whoa. Is that the highest we've seen?
Cops tell him he's got one phone call.
I told my wife she works for an attorney.
She might work for an attorney, but I doubt she's going to help you.
Now Gentile makes the call married predators dread.
I'm in jail. I went to meet somebody and they're saying that she was underage or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you show her your phone? The girl literally said, I'm 13.
She apparently thinks this is a big joke.
And she's probably in fucking denial.
This is Officer Wickman, Fairfield Police. This is not a joke.
What's with these edits?
It might be easier for Gentile to speak with detectives who take him to the interrogation room where he signs away his right to remain silent.
I've watched a few videos of attorneys saying like if you get pulled over or whatever, don't say anything. Like, comply and do what you need to, but don't make it worse for yourself. Like, people who refuse to give up their driving license or something and then get aggressive and then, like, attack a cop and stuff. Obviously, assault and battery on a police officer, and it just makes things worse for yourself. Yeah, with these kind of situations where it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's great TV. But what I'm saying is, in any situation, not just, like, a predator situation, but in any situation, if you're being interrogated by police, don't fucking say anything, because whatever you say is going to be used against you.
What is your reason to be in Fairfield, Connecticut today?
I was meeting, I thought, a friend to go to a movie.
Oh really? Because your phone says otherwise. You wanted pictures, something inappropriate of hers. You wanted her to practice on a banana so that she, I guess, knew how to do it when you turned up. Oh yeah, you were just going to hang out and go to a movie. Why do you have a hotel room then?
And like many of the men we catch, he claims he thought the girl was an adult.
Literally said 13. And you even said that you saw underage girls and it made you think of her and get excited. Even if you thought that 13 was an 18, you saw underage girls out and about and got excited. Liar.
His little kitten tells him she's only 13 years old.
How old's your friend?
As far as I understood, she was in her 30s.
So he's not even going to pretend like 18, 3 and 8, I misread it. No, 30s. Nowhere in there did it say 30s.
What was your dialogue between the two of you?
Just different things about everything.
Like?
Sex to school, you know.
Sex to school?
Yeah, everything, parents, and, you know.
Do you go to school?
No.
Does a 30-year-old go to school?
She said she did.
I will say, I don't like when people go like, oh, well, 30-year-olds don't go to school. People go to night classes all the time. I even considered going to night classes a couple of years ago because I thought my profession was going to change. So people do go to school. And also some people go to school for longer periods of time. For like veterinary college, it's like 8 years or something. And like doctorates and stuff, like all those kind of things take a long time. I know what they're talking about, but I just don't like the rhetoric of what sort of 30-year-olds go to school. They still do. Don't shame people for, you know, going to school later in life. Some of us don't get the opportunity. I had to go to work the second I finished secondary school at 16. It's a long story, but my mum wasn't being paid long-term sick leave because she broke her ankle, was it? Literally couldn't drive into work, and because of that, I had to go to work to help pay the bills. If I got to, I would have loved to have gone to college. I didn't get the opportunity to, and I've been considering night classes, and I'm 34. Like, I don't like people that shame others for going to school. Like, I know that's not what he's necessarily doing, but I'm just saying that rhetoric does annoy me.
What school?
She said she was just studying at home.
30-year-old studying at home?
Yeah.
People learn different languages at home as well, so that they can, you know, travel, or they can expand discussions with different countries for their career and stuff. Like, I get where he's getting at. He's getting at the fact, like, it is rarer than 13-year-olds who are fucking studying, but...
Well, whose house is that you were at?
That, as far as I know, it's hers.
Hers?
Our parents.
30-year-old lives with her parents?
Again! I know, again, this was 10-ish years ago or something, so it was less likely that people were in their 30s living at home, but people are more likely to live at home into their 30s, even into their 40s nowadays. Not, they don't want to move out because they can't fucking afford to. I know what he's getting at. 30-year-olds definitely still live with their parents.
You understand the charges that I told you?
Yeah, I didn't know she was a minor.
You didn't know she was a minor?
No, I thought, she told me she was younger, but I thought we were just doing role play.
Oh, we're doing the role play chat room again.
Hey, NBC, 2 words, role playing chat room, dude.
I need to react to that guy. There's some TCAP predators that are so, like, they're so meme-worthy.
But her thing, when I first met her, she said she was 34 or 36 or something. I don't remember exactly.
There is not a single message that says that.
You don't mind if I'm frank with you, do you? Do you think?
I'd love to know what you said.
We know you were here to meet somebody.
Okay.
We know that.
Okay.
Right? But she never said she was 30 or 34 years old. She said she was 13.
Okay.
Well, tell me.
When I first found her picture, it said she was 34.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Here. I'm 13.
It says.
Okay.
Then you're blind. Oh, there was the guy with Chris knew. He said that he couldn't read it because he wasn't wearing his glasses or something, right? We got to do him next.
And your response is 13. Now that's gorgeous.
Ugh! That was like a visceral reaction. Oh my god.
Okay, so you want us to believe that a 30-year-old woman was role-playing about 13. She was still playing a role?
Yeah.
Even when you tell her you're old enough to be her grandfather?
I guess so, yeah.
So full of shit.
What? Stop the How's that sound, Mike?
I think this guy's seen it, like, had enough of predators that day.
You are parents' worst nightmare.
You sit here and you tell us you're role-playing, that you weren't here to see a 13-year-old. You think your wife's and your daughter?
He has a daughter. He has a daughter. Holy shit, that's scary. Why do predators... Well, we know why predators fucking procreate. It just reminds me of that Polish guy that had sex with his kid and, like, got her pregnant and shit. Like, oh my god, why?
You buy that that you just told us? I don't think so. So sit there and think about that for the next 3 days while you're in jail cell. Because they ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna hate to be making that phone call. And that's the story you're gonna keep? Good luck to you.
I wish him luck.
Have a nice life.
Do you think he was playing up for the camera because he knew the camera was there? Have a nice life. Either he had just had enough of predators, or he was playing it up for the camera.
Gentile won't need that hotel room. He's got a bed. Cops have their warrant to search the room. 6 detectives carefully enter. Find his wallet, computer, and a tablet. And this.
Oh, there's the knife he was talking about.
Why's he got a fucking knife?
They find Gentile's digital camera. Remember, he told the decoy he wanted to take pictures of her naked.
Check every single inch of his hardware for child pornography and put him away for life.
He was set up to actually photograph this sexual encounter in the hotel room.
Yeah. A kiddie porn manufacturing site.
See, I'm telling you. I said earlier, didn't I, that I wouldn't be surprised if he shares or charges predators to share these photos.
And that is an additional crime and an additional factor that we have to weigh.
Cops reportedly found 24 sexually explicit images of minors on his cell phone.
24. And that's what they found. Imagine what ones he might have deleted or have on other, like, phones or tablets or laptops, computers. Oh my god.
He was charged with attempted second-degree sexual assault, attempted risk of injury to a minor, attempting to entice a minor by computer, and possession of child pornography. He pleaded guilty.
Okay, we need to see what happened afterwards. Like, how many years did this piece of shit get? I didn't clock this before, but it says he's a former limo driver and he's divorced. So thank fuck we don't have a predator wife that excuses their husband's behaviour. Love to see that. Maybe he didn't want to come in for fear of this exact thing happening, so he stayed in his car. And she said something along the lines of like, I can't get the window closed and I can't leave with windows open. Can you come in and help me? And that's why he came in to close the window. That might make sense. Okay, so aftermath. Gentile would end up be found guilty on all 4 felony counts. On March 31st, 2017, so a fucking year later, Superior Court Judge Robert Delvin sentenced Gentile to 10 years in prison, suspended after serving 4.5 years. Why do they suspend it after not even half of the term? There is a reason why people do not trust these sort of systems anymore, because they don't protect people. If he's meant to serve 10 years, he should serve 10 fucking years. End of discussion. He was also ordered to be put on a probation for 10 years, registered as a sex offender for 10 years. Gentile was later released from prison on January 4th, 2021, and will remain on probation and the sex offender registry until 2031. He'll be almost 80 by the time that expires. We have no other follow-ups. Let's see what people said in the comments. Cheats on wife with a child, gets caught, expects wife to help. Yeah, seriously. That's why I was just like, oh, my wife will help me because she works for an attorney. So? You would call trying to fuck a 13-year-old. The aggression of the interrogator is refreshing. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the time they're not allowed to be that aggressive. I think he was probably just having a bad day or was sick of having to deal with these sort of predators. The fact he only received 4 years of prison just shows how broken the system is. That's what I've been saying. The neighbours out there like, oh shit, they got another one. Poor wife spending her years with a massive creep. The way he slammed that blind shut without even asking speaks volumes. It's like being at an adult friend's house and taking a drink from the fridge without even asking. See, that's the thing. I think we missed some context to that. I think he was refusing to come inside. Like, come into the car and I'll drive us to the hotel or something. She used that as an excuse to get him in, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got some other ones we can totally do. Like I say, I think I want to do the guy that Chris knew next. I think that'd be really interesting. But we have ones from the TCAP series as well. I don't even want to use the word fun to do because these are creepy as fuck, but I'm hoping they're entertaining. Let me know if that's something you want to see in a comment below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you like it as well. I do try to post at least once a week. I just had a bad couple of weeks mentally, so sorry. I'm human. It's not always going to be consistent. I try to post as soon as I can, like as soon as a video is finished. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!